I was literally sitting there like, no, right in the middle of my brainstorming. Wow, why could you? Why? You son of a bitch.
And the man is now live.
The man is now live.
All right. We should be back. Should be is the key word there. Everything should be running now, I hope.
And I got pinned.
I swear I need to buy a new fucking router because like this happens way too fucking often throughout the week, dog. Holy shit,
dude! I'm just saying, you need Jesus in your life, bro. You need Jesus for that.
Bro, if
router, I need a new PC. This shit keeps freezing on me.
If Jesus could come down and slap the shit out of the Xfinity provider, I'd be very thankful. I'm just saying that.
Please, Lord, please may you give me a new Wi-Fi, and whoever this provider and stuff, please send strike lightning upon me.
Hey, fucking man.
Hey, fucking man.
All right.
Oh my god.
All right, continue with your brainstorming.
All right. What part was I on? Fuck.
You were thinking about Tiffany Stratton way too much.
Right. Basically because I think that yes, Nia works as a heel, but not as face. In general, I think Bayley's gonna retain, and maybe throughout the rivalry, Bayley and Tiffany Stratton's back and forths are gonna carry that to WrestleMania. And I think Hunter may be willing to take the shot at Tiffany like he did with Seth back then. Cause she's been handled very well. And she's almost kind of in that same position, not like directly backed by him, but I get the same kind of similar vibe in how they're set up. So I feel like Bayley's gonna retain, so later down the road she can have that breakout rivalry she's looking for, and Tiffany would be able to cap off that story. And maybe at that point, her and Nia kind of start looking at each other sideways if Tiffany has the belt. Because it's possible that Bayley doesn't lose it all that time later. But if she does to Tiffany, then you can build the next chapter around Tiffany and Nia Jax. So I think Bayley's gonna take this one.
I definitely agree. I definitely see that. I can definitely see that happening. So my money is on Tiffany. Not Tiffany. I almost said Tiffany. What the fuck?
Whoa, man. Now you're thinking about Tiffany Stratton? God damn, man. Hold on, help you out.
The gears are grinding again.
The gears are going.
The gears are grinding.
Hey, Phantom, give him that Sonic 1 to me.
Hey, come on, man.
Yeah, just to help you wake up a little bit.
Hey, don't give me that step.
There you go.
just
Bastard.
just to wake you up a little bit.
Love you, man. Love you, man.
But on the serious note, my money's on Bayley. I see her retaining.
Honestly, that's fair. That's fair.
That's my guy.
All right. So pretty much, most of us think Bayley is gonna take this. I saw Toxic's comment earlier of I'm gonna need Bayley to hit a Bayley to belly from like the top. So I'm assuming all.
Dude, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that's what we're going for, seemingly. Now, from here is another one I feel like is gonna be pretty one-sided. I feel like this is gonna be one-sided as shit.
All right.
We got the boys.
The boys.
Boys are back in town.
We got the boys. Now, there's a part of me that wants to say that Damian retains. But I shit you not, I've been up here in the rafters walking back and forth with my hands behind my back, glaring like a fucking overseer, waiting for King Gunther to take his fucking crowns. And I'd be damned if it ain't at SummerSlam. At this point, Damian, he's good, but I don't think he's... I can't see him holding on to it. And it's just because, while he can deliver in some points, it feels like he's hit or miss with a lot of his stuff. Like, his promos are very hit or miss. And that's the main thing. I feel like he needs a bit more time to kind of get his footing in there. Gunther, on the other hand, not only has a hype man, not only can talk for himself, but you be putting some real weight on that World Heavyweight Championship. Because I guarantee you, whether it's Seth, whether it's Punk, whether it's Drew coming for another shot, Gunther standing in the way, being the mountain, being the demon you have to overthrow, it's gonna be chaos. And it would also give Damian some time to kind of figure some stuff out. It would kind of give him the time to get his promo down pat, so if he ever comes back and he runs it back with Gunther, I can imagine it hitting twice as hard. I legitimately think that Gunther's gonna take this. And I hope low-key that he does. That's my like headspace around this one.
So my headspace is around this, that while I do see Gunther retaining, but you also gotta bring in the other factors from the other match, like Liv Morgan, like say Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, the whole Judgment Day thing, the whole Judgment Day evolving thing. Because again, like you said, Finn is the main catalyst, so he could come into Damian's match and could cost him the title. That's what I'm seeing right now. That's what my headspace is at right now. Because if you consider the other factors from the other match, from Liv and Rhea, that's also going to come into play here, and Finn's going to screw Priest out of the title. So I would say my money's on Gunther.
Oh, it's my turn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, like while you were gone, I was playing some Hogwarts Legacy. I'm sorry. I was beating up a troll.
The wrestling.
I was wrestling a troll. Okay, I gave him that 1-2.
Well, you better magically deliver your prediction.
Okay, yes sir, I will. Okay, I will. Okay, so anyways, so like I agree with like what you both were saying, like, and like I've said before with Finn, like Finn, like probably like Finn has been waiting to do this ever since he like started to join in with Judgment Day. Like this is like his this is like Finn's chance to freaking like screw Priest. Like I said, like ever since the whole thing with when they were starting with the whole with like the club and the the AJ and Finn and Liv club thing versus Judgment Day in the beginning, like that is what I feel like it is. Like to me, like I love Damian as a champion and stuff. Like he is pretty good. Like he is really good as a champion. He's been awesome as Al Capion, but like Gunther can like raise that title, like I said, like and you can see with the promos, even with Gunther, like when Gunther was saying those promos, like he was very passionate about what he loves this sport. Like he is very passionate, he was passionate when he won the Intercontinental Championship, and he's still passionate. And Gunther is like, you know, he's got that old school mentality. That's like if you guys seen, like, he's got that old school mentality about him. So to me, like, I'm sorry, like, I love Damian and stuff, but I feel like Finn is gonna try to cost, like there could be something where there's a thing where, like, you know, Finn or like Priest is like, I don't need you anymore and stuff. Finn and like the rest of the Judgment Day just like turn on them freaking, you know, coup de grace and stuff, and then just freaking Gunther just like picks up the pieces for it. So I feel like that's what's gonna happen at some point. So I'm gonna say my prediction is gonna be a new World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General. Boom.
Honestly, okay, I see that. I see it.
Yeah.
Now,
like I said, Phantom, I'm an encyclopedia, man. I'm an encyclopedia of wrestling, man. I know my shit.
I can see it. Now next.
Bro's like a dictionary.
Yes, I am. I'm a wrestling dictionary.
Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa. That boy Solo walk into the ring alone and he leaving with no gold around him. All right, he's not winning this. He walked in to leave with something, but he's leaving like his first name, Solo, by himself. You know, there's nothing's coming up with him. Cody's retaining. Is it even a slight at Solo? Because Solo, he has a personality. He's good on the mic. We've seen his performance on the mic, but he's not gonna win the undisputed WWE Championship. Currently, that belt is being held like the undisputed title was, compared to like what's it, the World Heavyweight or the WWE title? I think it was the World Heavyweight. And yeah, and the main thing is that title is being held as like the true face of the title belt. I can't see Solo winning it, not right now. Maybe if later on you want to bring up the point of like Solo at that point already like knowing what he wants to do with this and everything. Right now, I can't see Solo winning the world title. I can see Jacob winning titles. I can see Tama winning titles. Hell, put Tama Tonga and Tama Loa back in team. You know, pull up with some God action. I can see him winning the tag titles. But I can't.
Guerrilla Tactics.
Guerrilla Tactics, like I just can't see Solo winning that belt. And the main reason is because right now he's fresh and he's just off the heels of Roman as a champion. It's gonna take him a good while to get out that shadow and do his own, like, not do his own thing, because he's kind of doing that, but to not be connected to Roman. If he gets to the point where he's able to hold that title up and not a single thought of Roman crosses your mind, then he's got it. But right now, I can't see it. One, Cody hasn't. It's like same thing with Bailey. Cody hasn't had that breakout rivalry yet. Yes, he had a good series with AJ, but let's be honest, no one thought he was dropping the belt to AJ. Literally his first defense, his first rivalry, no one thought he was dropping it, especially after the 2-year wait time. Like, they got to be smart with who they want to take this belt off of Cody, and I cannot see Solo being that person. Not now. Like Toxic said, maybe in like 3 to 5 years at most. Like, give him that time frame, give him a little bit of time to kind of do his own thing, and then maybe afterwards I could see it. But right now, no, way too soon. I can imagine it's gonna be a lot of back and forth, but in the end, Cody's gonna walk out. The thing is, and again, Toxic just mentioned it, Cody and Randy, that's gonna happen. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They've already started hinting at it. They already had Randy kind of slithering in over Cody's shoulder and looking at the gold and going, that looks It's been a while since I had some gold around my shoulder. You can hear the voices. They're already telling him to kill Cody. The thing is, that needs to happen first. Cody versus Randy definitely gotta happen. Too much history, too much build-up, too much little winks and nods. They can't take the belt off him till that happens. We already have a good idea that Solo and the new bloodline are going against Roman and the old one. The OG bloodline. Not the OG, because that's like way farther in the past and with guys who don't wrestle anymore, but you get my point. Basically, you can tell the writing on the wall for both guys are going different ways. But Cody's way, the writing on the wall, has him holding that title. Solo, he's got some other stuff to work out, but eventually I can see him coming back and holding that title, just not now. Way too soon. I think Cody's gonna hold it, and then afterwards, when it's all said and done, let's say Cody goes through all the rivalries and he's still holding that belt. If Solo pulls back up and wants to, throw out a little challenge, maybe it could be more 50-50 at that point. But right now, Cody's got it in my books. Like Cody's pretty much got that wrapped up and in the bag.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So I do see Cody winning the title. Like you said, it's gonna take Solo like a good 3 or 5 years to start building it up. Randy versus Cody needs to happen.
Real toxic.
I do definitely see some rivalries with Cody happening.
Until like a 2-year
but just I don't know who though. But the thing, but also, but I did notice like in some of the SmackDowns, Solo did take shots at Roman, and a lot of people are speculating, oh, he's gonna SummerSlam, which could build up to Survivor Series because if Roman does return at SummerSlam, then that rivalry between the new bloodline and the OG bloodline is gonna start to slowly build up to like Survivor Series, and then eventually Tribal Chief versus Tribal Chief, possibly at Mania 41. So I would say Cody is gonna win the belt or retain, in a way. He's gonna retain. Solo is gonna lose. He's not walking out with the title.
I can see. I understand that. And like Toxic said, you can't see Cody losing that belt until like a 2-year reign. I get that. Especially with the build-up this title reign has had. It's not going to be believable unless it's a while away that he's dropping the belt to really anyone. Like, I can't imagine it being like, 3 months and new champ. No. Especially not with Cody. Falcon?
Yes, sir.
What you got for this one?
Oh, okay. So, man, like, there's a lot of speculation, especially even with I agree with that with Roman, especially too. Like, there's also speculation with Hikuleo as well too. Like, that's the other thing too. Hikuleo being signed with WWE as well too. Like, that could also be another thing adding to with the whole like bloodline versus bloodline. OG versus versus new new bloodline. To me, I've said this from the beginning. I've been watching Cody since when he was going in AEW, when everybody was booing him, when he finally and I called it. I remember telling my friend, I'm like, dude, Cody's coming to WrestleMania. He's like, no, he's not. Freaking hear the dun dun wrestling at tomorrow one. I'm like, I told you so. I've been on the journey with Cody since he came back to WWE, and to me, I do agree with that. I do also want to see Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. That's student versus master. Former legacy former Legacy members like taking on each other. You know, like that's a dream match. Like that's something that is, you know, like really cool. We're gonna see. So, and Solo, like I said, it would be is gonna be worried more about with Roman. So, for me, and I'm pretty sure like it's unanimous with everyone else too. I'm going with Cody. Like I've been a Cody Rhodes fan. I've always been with it. Cody is retaining at SummerSlam and stuff. So yeah, and I'm just excited just to hear the what. So yeah, let's go. Not impressed, Phantom. Okay, do I need to go a little bit? Hold on, I got you. Whoa!
Respectfully, so this is from Talks. Respectfully, you read, I can't see them doing Roman versus Solo at Mania. Gotta go with Rock and Roman at Mania. Honestly, fair. I do see the point in that one.
Yeah, I agree with that as well too. You know, with that part, Talks with like Cody going over Randy to retain his like, you know, like to retain his yeah, like that one, like that's also where I feel like Randy, even to like, even if they had like a short like rivalry, you know what I mean, like just like a little rivalry if Randy like try not to turn heel, but like he was like testing Cody and stuff, like trying to test him to see if he's got it, and then like at the end it's just like Randy's just like, listen, man, you know, I've taught you. It's pretty much like I said, student versus master. That's pretty much what it is. Like that, and again, who doesn't love a student versus master match? Like who doesn't love that? Like, yeah, am I right? Am I right? You know, am I right?
Right.
So like that matchup is gonna be good, but like there's some point where I just feel like at the end, Randy's like, if Cody, when Cody retains, Randy's just gonna be like, it's like, I'm proud of you. I've taught you everything I know. You know, like keep it up, like, you know, like keep it up or stuff as well. And then, you know, right,
I just want to hear The Rock say, "Shut up, bitch." Honestly, I need him to run it back. To be honest, like, I'm trying to get a new age sound clip.
Shut up, bitch.
I got it.
All right, now final match of the night, or at least, well, probably not the final match of the night, but the one that a lot of people are gonna look at. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, special guest referee match. Seth Rollins as the guest referee. He said it live. He hates both of them.
So by far.
And it's obvious that they don't like him. How are we calling it?
Oof.
That's
a tough one. So like
it is.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I was just agreeing with you, man.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I got my hands up. I'm surrendering.
I didn't do nothing to you. Don't worry. Put your hands,
I got my hands up. Don't shoot me.
Put your hands up, Mitch. Put your hands up. Put them up.
No. Anyway, so by far, a lot of people, I seen one comment say this, like, this is by far the most unpredictable match on the card, because they can't do anything without Seth say. If they lay a hand on them, that's a disqualification, and they do anything without his say, that's also the disqualification. So I'm very curious on how this is gonna turn out. It's a tough decision, honestly. So, decisions.
So apparently, Tox thinks that Drew's gonna win, and it will start a slow build between Seth and Punk to lead to Mania.
I can definitely see that happening, because if you don't remember, like that actually built a little bit more heat in real life. Because as you may know, when Punk left the company, he said some shit about it, and Seth didn't like that. He never liked Punk in real life. He never liked him. So, what I'm thinking is, Punk does something to piss off Seth. Seth is gonna screw Punk over. Drew gets the pin, and then it's gonna start building up some heat or a feud to Punk versus Seth at Mania. So I would say I kind of agree with Toxic there. I would say Drew is gonna get the pin on this one. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Punk, huge Punk fan, but at the same time, I kind of see where this is going, because with Drew being screwed so many times, like a Mania, Clash of the Castle, even like I think, oh shit, what was the other one?
Yeah.
Money in the Bank 2.
Yes, Money in the Bank. Yeah, it was.
Okay, yeah, Money in the Bank, like a Clash, Money in the Bank, Mania. I can definitely see him getting the pin for this one. He's just call it a little bit of sweet.
I'm gonna be honest and phrase it how I think some people are thinking. Bro was getting fucked like there was a Brazzers tag at the bottom. He needs his get back. I know it's wild that I say that, but Punk has been screwing this man again and again and again. Like, I'm starting to see an image of a casting couch in the corner by the way he's getting fucked right now. I'm not joking. I'm serious. So I have to put my bet on McIntyre. They have to give him something. Because if he loses this after all of that, it's like, I know he could recover, but I feel like ultimately it would do so much more damage. That and in the slow build, Punk can try to build up some wins in time for WrestleMania. Maybe try to do something at Royal Rumble. Have Punk come in, have Seth come in after him, screw Punk out of the chance, you know, do something there. But for this, Drew's gotta win. Like, I kind of agree with Red on that. Like, after everything that's happened, you can't have that man like walk out with a loss here.
Hold on, can I just this the whole browser thing just caught me off guard.
Oh, get your ass off the Pornhub.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, okay.
I'm sorry. I know that was definitely one of the more like in your face in the face jokes I've told this entire time. So one of the more like, I know some people aren't gonna like that joke. I know, I'm sorry, but you can't tell me I'm wrong.
No, no, but then you're freaking doing the casting couch with like I'm like, dude, what the fuck? No, just no.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh my god, hold on. I'm
letting him catch his breath.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let him catch his breath. The man's trying to speak.
Oh man, the first time hearing your voice and you're hearing my voice for stuff, and fucking the first time fucking talking with you on a call. This is like the best moment ever, man. I'm sorry. This is great shit.
Not to mention the whole entire test is just blocking out Fanta's VTuber model.
I'm just keeping my eyes above McIntyre's name, making sure everybody sees.
Oh, okay.
I'll do what I can up here.
Okay.
Oh, shrink down in size.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Wow, man. I'm crying this whole too. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Holy shit, Phantom. Holy fuck. Oh man, I love you, man. I love you. You're my dog for real, brother. Too sweet, brother. Too sweet.
We start laughing our asses like
okay, hold on. Okay.
you gotta have to just quick compose on this.
Damn, fuck. Okay, all right, okay, pause. Okay, oh my god, okay, all right. Oh, okay, I'm just, okay. So, I.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay.
This is why I can't host a podcast. We
Jesus.
just this is why I'm not doing podcasts.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I would want to do a fucking podcast so bad if you hosted it and we just freaking laugh.
Emotional damage.
Idiot. Dude, I can't even feel it in the back of my brain as well too, man, from laughing so hard. Oh my god.
God.
Okay. Oh god. Okay. All right. So like, I agree for what you're both saying for that. Like, yes, like with the whole like, yeah, like with like Drew McIntyre picking up like the big, like, you know, wanting to basically get like that win over Punk, like, you know, because again, like Punk screwing him at WrestleMania, screwing him over at Money in the Bank, screwing him over at, you know, like at the, you know, at Clash of the Castle, like I do feel like McIntyre does that, but it's just like I I because to me, like I do want to see that. Like I know they're going to be going for CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. So we all know that's the destination. Like that's a matchup that's going to be eventually happening is Punk and it's so. I gotta agree, you know, and I gotta agree. I'm in there too. I feel like Drew McIntyre, you know, got to pick up that win. It gets him up that momentum, you know. Even though probably people won't want CM Punk to win, which even back in my mind, like yes, I want CM Punk to win, but in the business way, like I've said, like I don't know why I'm saying the fucking business, saying about the business when most of the time I don't care about the business. When I mostly care about what I want, but. But like I said, the business standpoint stuff to help build that up, I feel like Drew is gonna win this matchup, and Punk, you know, and Seth is gonna build up that matchup for, you know, Survivor Series or whatever, like, you know, build up for Mania, which is gonna be good for it. So, yeah. Oh my god. I'm
So it looks like the predictions we come up with, right? Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker IC title. We pretty much unanimously think Braun's gonna take it. Kind of has to. Logan in LA for the US title. LA Knight better become LA USA. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Everybody in the chat.
Got Liv Morgan and Rhea going at it. We think Liv is gonna retain. Possibly the dismantling of the Judgment Day.
But also too, if you guys also to WWE, or if you're watching this,
I am available. You know, just let me know beforehand. I can take a quick trip. You know, I'm just saying.
Just don't stare in them cheeks.
He's just gonna slap those. He's just gonna like.
We know you a gooner, but don't stare at those cheeks too long.
Yeah, brother. or if not, I'm gonna give you the freaking Sonic 1-2. Be like, dude, you're in a matchup. Ching ching.
Another aspect I haven't mentioned is that while in kayfabe, Drew and Seth hate each other, they also have respect for one another. That is something. That is true.
That is true. But again, it's all about telling a story. Like it's again to like talk. It's all about them telling a story. It's about the kayfabe. So, you know, like that's what it is, man. It's all about the kayfabe. It's all about telling a good story, and you know, that's it. It is what it is, man.
Right.
Anyways,
thank you, good sir.
You're welcome, mister. You're welcome anytime, my friend.
Next, Bailey and Nia Jax for the women's championship. We think Bailey's gonna hold on to it. Simply put,
we want some Bailey.
We want some Bailey.
No. Yes, sir. We want some Bailey. Ooh, ah.
Damian Priest and Gunta. The Ring General becomes the Ring King. He holds 2 crowns, one on his head and one over his shoulder. It has to happen. We think it's gonna happen. Cody Rhodes, Solo Sikoa, World Undisputed WWE title. Fucking look at our man chat just reading BBL Bailey.
BBL baby.
Look, I cannot confirm nor deny those allegations. Now moving on. Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa. We pretty much agree. Cody's gonna take it. Can't see Sikoa winning that. Not now, maybe down the road, but for now, he's got a date with his cousin and a lot of steel, and with 3 other guys on each side. And finally, CM Punk versus McIntyre. McIntyre needs this, and now I'm getting a phone call. Good crap. I will be right back.
God damn it. God damn it. Yep. I got you.
There you go, do that.
Yep. Well,
They're
we'll
gonna
keep
be-
the
gonna
chat
be like-
entertained.
Phantom gonna be like the refs in 2K24, smacking the shit out of the wrestlers for the pin, but instead of smacking them in the face, he can be smacking Rhea and living them ass.
That's true, dog. That's
Yeah,
true,
just
dog.
smacking the cheeks while he's doing the count. 1, 2, ooh, they jiggle. 3, ooh.
He's just, man, the physics on this is insane.
It's insane. Oh wait, those are real shit.
Shit. Dude, Phantom would probably get kicked in the nuts if he fucking was slapping their asses.
Buddy Murphy punching the air right now.
But gives Phantom a fucking Murphy's Law.
Oh my god. Mm.
It's official. It's official. At All In, it'll be Phantom versus Buddy Matthews.
Oh my god. And the fact that Buddy Matthews just re-signed AEW, he's gonna make it a whole lot better. I would say, let's see here.
That we should do after that too with that. Hello, not the they jiggle.
Joe Hendry.
What's wrong, Red? What's wrong, Red? Did you see a hot girl? Did you see a hot girl? You sound like you just had a
No.
heart attack when you saw a hot girl.
No. Joe Hendry.
Oh, Joe Hendry? Wait, what Joe Hendry?
Phantom says Joe Hendry.
Wait, what is this? Mark Henry's son, Jacob Henry, has announced that he has officially signed with WWE. Oh, damn! Mark Henry's son. Oh, shit. Yeah, cool. Nice.
I didn't know Mark had a son.
Yeah, he did have a son. He had a son. He has a daughter.
Good. He packing.
He packing, sir.
Alright, let's see here. Because over here looking at Twitter like.
All right, I'm back.
I took off Twitter. I took it off.
Mobile's the phone call.
I will not confirm nor deny. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Fair enough.
I come back. I look at the chat and I just see LMAO. Not the ooh. They jiggle. What's going on? What?
The world's second strongest man, Jacob.
World's second strongest man, Jacob Hendry.
Say his name.
I almost said
man.
Hendry. Fuck.
Hendry. Say his name and be up. years, I believe in Jacob Hendry.
Oh my god.
All right, but in general,
Oh god.
these are our names that we think are gonna win their matches. Let me cut these down.
Yes, sir. Even though it's blocking your beautiful face, though, man. You know that sucks. It's just blocking your beautiful face, your beautiful view to her face, man.
Jesus.
Sexy
Got
face.
so damn close to your fucking mic. Good lord.
Red. Whoa, calm down, Red. Calm down, Red. Holy shit. Got a little bit of spicy here in the Phantom Dragon Discord, man. Holy shit. Oh,
Phantom, would you ever play TEW or some kind of wrestling?
Honestly,
game on
I'll
streaming?
consider it. I'll consider it.
that would be cool.
I'm not sure if I'll do it for like a whole series, but I'll definitely try like a one-off stream eventually. See
Man,
if it clicks.
I would. Hold
Yeah.
on, because there was one wrestling game that was coming out recently.
You know, I just want to say this as well too with it, Phantom, because like you know I've also because like I agree with that too. I love Japanese wrestling. Like Japanese wrestling is the shit. Like with Kenta, like even like one of my favorite ones and stuff, which like favorite wrestlers and stuff is Satoshi Kojima. Kojima with his fucking lariats and stuff, the fucking like you know those shits for it, like everything. Even like I like Muda, but just the sad thing is Muda was great, but it's just because of everything with his knees and stuff. Like when and here's a question as well too. Like I want to ask, how do you feel about I don't know if you've been watching with Pro Wrestling Noah and stuff, or they did like a girl version.
I did see a
Muda. How do you
bit
feel
of
about
that, and I've heard a little bit about it. I haven't seen much more than just the clips of her getting introduced to the roster, so I'm not sure about how good she is in a ring, or I haven't seen anything of it. Though I do hope she does well, though. I can say that without really a shadow of a doubt. I hope she does well. And assuming that Muda actually did have a hand in training her, breaking the walls a little bit, assuming that he actually did have a hand in training her, I really do hope that she does well. Because the whole thing has a good potential to it. A lot of stuff in Japan, or just in pro wrestling in general, it's a lot of callbacks to what you grew up on. It's a lot of reliving that, and having a related character to a pre-established one isn't bad, though it does put a lot of pressure on the idea of, okay, you're eternally living in this person's shadow, now you got to figure your own thing out.
Yeah, you gotta live up to your own expectation. You're following in their footsteps.
Yeah.
But you gotta do it your own way. You can't just, you can't just try to follow in with their footsteps. Following in their footsteps is to help with the basics. Learning the basics about okay, this is how the character is. But the person that the character Muda basically wants her to be a lot more better than what he did. To become because again, this has not been done before. There's never been a version of a female Muda. If people may think, oh, with female Muda, they may think, oh, well, with Asuka, which Asuka would have been a cool Muda, but for this girl and stuff, she needs to she's got to be up there,
1000%. And like Todd said, it's like how Cody was living in Dusty's shadow for a lot of his career until he went out, he figured out his own thing and came back as the American Nightmare, and now you can arguably say he's as popular, if not more popular, than his father. And then you take it to the far end, Randy Orton. His dad, Cowboy Bob Orton, he was big. Randy right now, if you look up Orton, Randy shows up, not his father. It's a case where he found his own thing. He made it work for him, and now he's eclipsed what that shadow was. But then again, like I said before, it's that pressure of knowing that you are second up. from your introduction, people are going to be comparing you to the person who came before. And like you said, you have to put your own spin on it. The only thing that is really the only issue with that is the fact that because people are drawing constant comparisons, if you try to do something new that's not one-to-one with the original, a lot of people are gonna kind of use that to kind of stoke a fire. Some people are gonna go, not sure about that, you should just stick with what worked. But that's not always the case. So in general, it's gonna be a really big balancing act to manage the nostalgia while also introducing new elements that you're more comfortable with, that could work, that could shift and actually keep up with today. Because don't get me wrong, Muda's character, if you were to take that out of its time and put it now, no disrespect to Muda, I'm not sure if it would have been as popular. I think part of the reason why it worked back then is because even though there was information going around, wrestling at the time still had its layers, it still had its barriers. There still was no real clear-cut way to go behind the scenes and take a look at these guys. It was all on stage or not existent. Now that we're kind of bringing some of that sort of supernatural-ish element back in, it's a matter of, okay, can you nail this to make people completely blank out on the fact that all of this is staged? Can you make them buy into it? And if you're able, and if she's able to do that, it's home run, take a few laps around the stadium, nobody's stopping you. And that's pretty much just where my mind is set on that. And like Toxic said, trying to be cookie cutter killed Ted Jr. So that's a case where you lived in the shadow, didn't try to do anything, got cut off. So it's a balancing act. It really is just a balancing act.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So think with the predictions and the end of Danny's movie star saga.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I just do that first.
Yeah, you could have started that. Well, after Danny's movie star stuff, which don't get me wrong, Danny's doing good, but you could have started saying about that because you did the movie stuff, and then we did the predictions. But no, you had to put Danny last because it's your character, okay? God damn.
Hey, I've done worse, and I'll do worse.
God damn it.
But
oh, you always will, okay? And I will never let it down, brother. You know it.
We're never gonna let you let it down, but
yep. I will remember this for the next 20 years or so. I'm gonna remember that. Like, yeah, remember Phantom when you did that?
It's gonna be a whole different time. You're just DMing me, hey. Remember when you mentioned Danny at the end of that stream one time? I'm not letting you live it down, you slick sly son of a bitch. This is following you to your grave.
oh my god.
Next thing I go to your grave. It's like the time to go to the grave and just be like, hey, I know you can still hear me, but do you still remember that time? You still talked about that?
Just puts a sign next to my tombstone. Mention Danny before that does this stream on this day. Deep in the archives, just has just carved a fucking YouTube embed link into the fucking sign.
Deep into the
I grab a laptop or a computer with a hard drive. Just put the computer right beside your grave.
Deep in the mountains lies a secret archive where this man forgot to mention Danny Weaver.
But yeah.
Coming soon to a theater near you. That's
the end of Danny Superstar Raw. If I remember right, next up would be Rhea's storyline, and then finally it would finish with Alexa Bliss's storyline.
Oh, man.
So that's gonna be interesting to see how those two play out. Damn, and the police are pulling up for me already. Holy shit. I know I did some vile things, but I didn't know they'd be here this quick. Damn.
Bro, the vile things are starting to catch up with you.
But yes, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for giving some time. Zorts, thank you for the 100 bits. Once again, thank you all for hanging out. Next two storylines are gonna be wild as hell for Danny. Honestly, I've seen little glimpses here and there. I definitely need to see how they play out, because I've heard, because you guys have told me and I've heard shit gets real fucking wild from here. But yes, thank you all for spending some of your time here. Red, Falcon, thank you guys for showing up in the VC, chatting, making some predictions. It's awesome. Thank you
Anytime,
guys.
brother.
Falcon,
Anytime.
good to talk to you voice to voice for the first time.
You too, man. You too. It's a huge honor, and you know, like I said, man, it's nice to actually finally hear you face to face, especially with Red too. Like, it's also nice to hear you guys. Like I said, you know, even though a lot of times you hear me on the promo, like hear me promoing, so, and especially for you guys too, for you guys to actually first time hearing me as well too. So it's like, you know, talks, hearing me and stuff, you know, and same with, you know, with all you guys and stuff, and it's fun. We should try to do this again. Like, hell, this would
Honestly, I am down for the idea of like kind of
do.
doing like predictions in VC with like other pay-per-views. So let's say like if Mania comes around, we could do like Mania predictions, and I can like,
Yes.
yeah, people who prefer not to talk can choose not to and just keep it in the chat. But if you prefer to talk and just kind of go back and forth about it, the VC is always open. I want to do this kind of more often, because this was fun. I'm open to this.
Yeah, like,
oh yeah,
I do too.
Yeah,
like, we can even do this
yeah.
before with All In too.
Honestly,
you know,
I'd be
All In's coming in
100%
too,
down
so
for
we can
that.
do it all, yeah.
If you are watching this in the future or beyond this, or just in a VOD, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, you want to join Discord, there's the link right there. It's a permanent link. It's not gonna expire. If you want to jump in, just right there. You can see? You see it right there?
Right there. Click it.
See?
Right there. You see it right there. It's right there. You see right there, man. What are you doing, man? What are you doing for, man? Click that link, man. Click it.
Hold on. I gotta plug this in.
Okay, whoa,
You
hold
want
on,
to see Phantom's secret stash? Click that link.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
Hold on now.
Okay, hold on.
Hold
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Look, there's a lot of things I would take risks on, but I don't know if I let out the secret stash like that.
But like also too, guys, you like that, like, and I'll just say it too, just for it. But like, come on, man, you gotta, if you want to join it, you know, have fun with friends. Like I said, we're like, to people that do watch us on the VOD stuff, we're very exactly, we're very chill. You know, we love talking about wrestling. We like talking about other stuff. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, click on that link, man. Click.
Exactly. The link.
Yeah. Once again, thank you two for showing up in VC, talking, keeping the chat entertained for that little bit. Too sweet, motherfucker. And I'll see you two later. All right. And for everybody on the stream side, that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. I will see if there is anyone we can raid right now. I think. Okay, so the friend I had an idea of raiding, she's already called it quits for tonight. But we might be able to raid an old friend. Somebody we don't really raid that often. Let's go raid. I'm about to stream soon. How soon actually? How soon? If this is gonna be in like let's say the next like 5 minutes, like I'd be down to raid. Right now? Oh shit. Okay. Let's go raid. Falcon Tiger 34. Let's go give Falcon a much appreciated raid. You heard his voice earlier. We were going back and forth on wrestling and what exactly could work there. So we're gonna go give him a much appreciated raid. Once again, thank you all for watching. Zorts, thank you for the 100 bits one more time, and we will pass it over to Falcon. We'll see you guys over there. Sayonara.
Knockoff, 10 toes down on the block. I ain't got socks. Rumors going around how the Glock talk. Fire back, you must be new to this. You ain't got the balls, dog.
Hey, keep your head down and you won't catch a flea. See your bitch been round and I gave her like me. Got a leg crown, my heavy is the